can't tell how it began. What could I say it was? Part of a plan within the shape of industry. We went beyond the boundary, so I set my heart across your sky. Hey, can you give me one more try? And you say to me, take good care of me. I am river, I am sea, I am the air you breathe. I'm beneath, I'm above, everything you know. Take good care of me. Take good care of me. There's no telling when this will end. We can't see past the next bend, but as long as this world keeps on turning, I'm on the run of a journey. So I set my heart across your sky. And can you give me one more try? And you say to me, take good care.
And now, a tribute to be laid by Mr. Marco, the leader of the opposition.
There's no telling when the sun can't see past the next bend. But as long as this world keeps on turning, I'm on the run for the journey. So I set my heart across your sky. And can you give me one more try? And you say to me, take good care of me. I am river, I am sea, I am the air you breathe. I'm beneath, I'm above, everything you know. Take good care of me. Take good care of me. Some see the future in the palm of a hand. Gods and demons. What's the way? But the take good care of me. Take good care of me. on a marble stone. Trying to find the ocean.
The next tribute will be laid by Mr. Joseph Manley, son of the Most Honorable Michael Manley.
People fight the races, and they hide out his pain. And the city's dying, and they don't know what. Just
we do apologize for this. We're going to break away from this live feed and try another feed. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us, please. We do apologize for this. We're going to break away from this live feed and try another feed. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us, please.
Today now, a lot we run away, away. So who the fit could let them wear it? So who the fit could let them wear it? Listen, it's true because we never come aboard. And I say, oh, clap, clap, clap. And I say, oh, clap, clap, clap. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None was a
can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy. One and again can stop the time. How long shall they kill us for this? How we stand the sun and stop silence of the part of it. It has to fulfill the part. Won't you help me see? This song of freedom is all I ever had. Redemption song, redemption song.
I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in a trench town, over observing the hypocrites as they would mingle with the good people we meet. Good friends we've had and good friends we've lost along.
Beautiful children, give thanks and praise to the Most High God, and I will feel if I can pray and feel. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel. Let's get together. Come on, let's feel.
Until my comes up. Wasn't it like to hear the sweet of Manley songs? And I reflected on maybe 40, 50 years ago, we would never dare play music like this at an event such as this. Are you agree with me? It would be semi-classic. Nothing wrong with semi-classical or light classical, but we've come a far way, a far way. And what is also good is that next year, Marley will be celebrating his 80th birthday, and there'll be young voices across the globe singing his songs in recognition of his 80th birthday. What a difference one person can make. Michael Manley, Marley, Louise Bennett, who's over there somewhere, right across there. Amazing. So I stole the people's microphone, so let me go back to my own now.
As we continue the laying of the floral tributes, I now invite Dr. Angela Brown, Burke, Chairman of the People's National Party, to lay this next tribute.
Isn't it strange how princesses and kings clown their capers and sawdust rings? That's why common people like you and me build us for eternity. Each just get on a bag of tools, a shapeless mass, and the book of rules. The book of rules. Each must make life for his own. Stumbling block or a stepping stone. That's why common people like you and me build us for eternity. Each just get on the back to use a shapeless mass and the book of rules. The book of rules. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Things in time will make us question why. Things will become a challenge and a flaw to hide your heights. Thanks we have to give and learn to love. See beyond our others. Just get on back to this shapeless mass and the book of rules.
And now the next tribute will be laid by Mr. Donovan Williams, Member of Parliament for Central Kingston.
Look how the rain has fallen from the sky. No, the sun will be missing for a while. Things we have to give and learn to love. See beyond our others. We just get on the back to a shapeless mass and the book of rules. The book of rules. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
And now I invite His Worship the Mayor, Councillor Andrew Swaby. Mayor, please stand to lay the next floral tribute. The next floral tribute will be laid by Dr. Dayton Campbell, General Secretary of the People's National Party. I now invite Mr. Granville Valentine, General Secretary of the National Workers' Union, to lay the next floral tribute. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask you to stand at this time for a moment of silence. The buglers will, furnished by the Combat Support Battalion of the Jamaica Regiment, the Jamaica Defense Force, will signal the start of the moment of silence by bugling and will signal the end of the moment of silence by bugling. Please be seated. The buglers were furnished by the Combat Support Battalion of the Jamaica Regiment, the Jamaica Defense Force. And with that, we come to the end of our acknowledgement, recognition, and appreciation for Michael Manley as we observe and celebrate what would have been his 100th birthday. I'd like to extend gratitude on behalf of the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport, and the production team of the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission to the following participants for their support and cooperation in making the event possible. All tribute layers, all performers, Reverend Dr. Peter Garth for the opening prayer, members of the Jamaica Defense Force and the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the Protocol Department of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, members of Medicare Ambulance Services, members of staff of the National Heritage Trust, members of staff from the National Heroes Park, members of the media, all supporting team members. I want to acknowledge at this time, although they were mentioned in that they're thanking us, the members of the JCDC team led by Lenford Salmon, all persons here this morning. Thank you for joining us in the celebration of the life and work of the Most Honorable Michael Manley. And now, may I ask you to stand for the anthem. The anthem will be led by Nexus. That means you will also sing. Led by, you will sing too. May I just wish you all a safe season, one filled with hope, joy, light, and love. Walk good. Thank you.
We have just had a live broadcast from the National Heroes Circle as we celebrate the life and work. The life and work of a man who has led Jamaica in so many ways. I speak none other than Michael Joshua Manley. Michael Manley, Jamaica's finest statesman of all time. And as we celebrate his birth, his 100th birthday, the Make We Talk program will be bringing everything to you live. We do apologize for the cracking sound in the live feed a while ago. My engineers are working on that to make sure that the next feed that we're going to get coming into us will be free of all cracking sounds. And I must say thanks to all of you who continue listening and sharing this, although the feed, the audio wasn't that good. But I'm going to open up the phone lines for everyone who wants to call in. Anyone who wants to call in to speak to us about the life and work of a man who has served Jamaica well. Michael Manley, who has been one of Jamaica's pioneer when it comes on to serving this people of Jamaica. Last night we had his beloved wife, his former wife, Mrs. Beverly Manley, who came on to speak to us about Michael Manley, Hail the Man, Joshua Manley. She spoke about him in so many uncertain ways. In so many ways, she spoke about him. And I'm going to open the phone lines for you all to call in this morning as we celebrate the life and work of Michael Manley. Good morning. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. You're live. Yes.
Morning, sir. I'm not in Jamaica, but I feel like I'm in Jamaica this morning, man.
Yes. Yes.
I have to give shout out to my father, man, and my daddy that, man. My
Indeed.
daddy that. Yeah, man, me born in the 70s, man. And when me born and come sick, can't forget, man, how JLP fight this man. Can't remember, forgot, man. I can't forget the day after election. Everything that you did want to forget, you could have get it. And this man, it stand with me. This man give my father seed for plant and tell us, boy, we must live off of what we eat and eat what we grow. Coming from a community.
If we were really doing what Michael Manley told us to do, our country would be short of food and we're importing food from the United States, you know.
We want a shot, Jeffrey, man. I can remember growing up in the 70s, about 1971, and I can remember from about 76, I remember seeing this man in my community in a place called Reeswood, Porus, Manchester, walking the whole entire from Porus. And we coming from school, used to walk behind this man, hear this man come inside the yard and sit and talk with your grandmother. And if your grandmother eating, don't remember this man taking some of it and eating it. That to show you how genuine was this man. This man is a patriot. And just see how them want to try now to drag this man through the mud and the skirmish of the JLP, man. It hurt my soul, man. It hurt my soul to see how them a try to destroy this man. And I was listening to your program last night, Jeffrey. I was watching and I was and to show you how I was attentive, listening and trying to learn. I not even try to comment in the comment section because I don't want to miss anything. And to listen and to know how the wife of the prime minister got to him and tell him, say, listen me, make Jamaica people are free education.
Yes.
Is one of the greatest thing in life to know that, say,
Beverly Manley did that.
cha-cha. And you hear some people are come talk and compare both parties. Them can't compare both parties. One is for the poorer class and one is for I have cousin who goes to Jamal. You know? I have cousin who goes to Jamal, and if you see them today, you cannot tell that they did go to Jamal. You know?
Yes.
They are teachers.
Indeed.
They are teachers today. But growing up in the 70s, all you did need is just a little push, a little help.
And to see where Jamaica is now, to know that Michael Manley and our forefathers has led this country in a way they try to liberate the people in what they have been going through in slavery, and to see where this country is now, $3 trillion unaccountable for. I'm pretty much sure Michael Manley's rolling in his grave.
This man more than third. This man standing up now and his word coming to pass. His word coming to let Jamaica know. Said, if you are in leadership, you must stay close to the flag. Yeah. This man tell us, said, don't want a flashy car. He don't want this. And him said, he make sure the people know Education. Education. Him say you must first in study. First in study. And it grieves me now to see the GLP taking some credit of Michael Manley. I can remember reading in history in school about the Ozamati school and when 1980 election and what they do to those people who come to Jamaica to help Jamaica, what they do. Reading about GC Foster as a gift to Jamaica and look what it is now. Look what it produced to Jamaica.
Yes.
I can remember.
Right.
I can remember in
I have a next call coming in, my dear, and I have to take this call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take care of yourself, sir.
Yes, thank you. Good morning. Welcome to the Mekotar program. Your live.
I can remember in Yes, sir.
Can you turn off that radio you have in the background, please? Hello?
Yes, sir, Jeffrey.
Yes, celebrating the life of Michael.
Yeah, man. So we have to heal, man. Heal. We have to heal, man, you know?
Yes.
Yes, Michael Manley do a great, great work for Jamaican people. And as the caller said, we have to learn to grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Right? The man give us education. He implement so much things that me definitely have a call you this morning. Come here, I watch the program. I just come in and I watch the program.
Yes.
Right? And I have a living testimony when back in 1989, yeah, me I go senior school. And when you see the heart collapse happen down there, Michael Manley take me from down there and put me in a don't technical. So me I tell you say the man give us a way out, take us out of the slum and see me a big contractor, right? Malcolm Building and Trading Company.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that man make me reach to how me is right now. So me have to heal the man and keep up the good work, Jeffrey. And me did send you the video about Bluefields. I'll do a Michael Manley thing, but me just a chip in the thing there still.
Yes, yes.
You know? So me did send you the video for Bluefields thing.
Yes, man.
So more you put it up just to see him. But anyway, Michael Manley, great work. You know, we have to honor him and respect all the way, right?
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man, bless up.
You're welcome. For those who want to join us in the Hail to Michael Manley, the numbers are 954-529-8030. Share up this live feed for other people who want to celebrate the life and work of one of Jamaica's finest statesmen of all time. A man who has served this country well, a man who continue in his life to serve Jamaicans and who will go down to the common man. As somebody said that he will eat out of your grandmother's pot. I remember the days when he used to come to Negril. On the 7 Mile Beach in Negril, he'll walk the 7 Mile Beach and sit and chat with anybody without a security guard around him. And that is the Michael Manley that other Jamaicans grew up to know and to love. And for all of us who has gained something from this man within this country of ours, it doesn't matter who you are. We hail the man this morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Mekotar program. You're live.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy birthday to our late leader. And as a memory of him as a child, I remember he used to come to Northeast St. Catherine in the constituency of Mr. Andre Hilton, right up at Top Mountain there. And he used to walk and come and he sit down right in our yard. That's big man. And grandfather used to cook renta yam and run down field. And he would eat a little piece of it and lift up as child and gone again in the bush there. Way up Northeast St. Catherine. Hail the man. That work. Big up later.
Thank you very much, Miss P. As we hail the man, I remember I wanted to ask Mrs. Manley last night about the song My Leader Banya. But because she was, she only gave us an hour. But she will be back on my program. Guarantee she'll be back on my program. And I just want to say to you all this morning that Jamaica, as what Mrs. Manley said, could be a better place. Because Michael Manley was a person who, as he said, didn't drive any flashy cars, or any flashy clothes. He was the man who got down to the nitty-gritty of the Jamaican people. A man who knows what the poorer class of Jamaicans was feeling. You see, he wanted to raise bus fare, and his wife told him, no, you can't do that. In 1973, he wanted to give Jamaica a gift in his budget speech. He went up to his wife and said, Beverly, what should I do? What can I do to help my poorer class of Jamaicans? And in his 1973 budget speech, he said, free education. No one knew where the money was coming from. I said it in a program that Michael Manley said it, and at that time it was David Corr, the Minister of Finance. And David Corr was like, where the hell are we going to get the money from? When I said it on a program, a man said, no, go so. Because the money was there. I'll leave it alone. Mrs. Manley came out and said it to us that David was like trying to figure out where the money is going to come from. But Jamaicans, a lot of Jamaicans benefited from Michael Manley free education, benefited from Jamal. And we don't come on this program to say we are PNP or we are JLP. We came on this program here this morning to hail one of Jamaica's finest poor people leader of all time. A man who will walk with the common man, will speak to the common man, will sit and eat with the common man. Not like some of us, the only time we know the common man is when election time come around. And because Michael Manley knew what was going on with the housing development in this country, he organized and formulated a thing they call NHT, National Housing Trust. And I'm pretty much sure Michael Manley is rolling in his grave now to see where housing trust is, not benefiting the poor class of Jamaicans. Housing trust was implemented by Michael Manley to help poor class of Jamaicans. And what is going on in housing trust nowadays? You ask yourself the question, housing trust is different from the way how Michael Manley wanted housing trust to be. The numbers to call into the program is 954-529-8030. Call in and tell us what you think about today is Michael Manley 100th birthday. 100 years old today if he was alive. And we celebrate the man, hail the man, lift our hat to the man. We're going to join a live broadcast pretty soon. I may have to come off air for them to fix what needs to be fixed to bring the live broadcast. That's going to happen next. I think the live broadcast, let me see something. What time the live broadcast will be. Hold on for me. The live broadcast will be, let me get this up here. Go into this here. Here we go. Yes, the live broadcast at 10:30, the National Workers Union that Michael Manley helped to form. And at 4 p.m., Michael Manley lecture. The guest speaker will be the Prime Minister of Barbados, Her Excellency Mayor Amoy Motley of the Little Theatre. We're supposed to get a live feed from that. And at 7 p.m., the dinner to celebrate the life and work of the man will be at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. So it's a whole full day of celebration for the man. the man that Jamaicans love from all walks of life. We just had the laying of the wreath earlier on. At 10:30, we're going to have the National Workers Union at Union House, 30 to 32 East Street in Kingston. We're hoping to get a live feed from there. It is now 19 after 10 o'clock. So as soon as we can get that live feed, we'll bring it to you. Also at 4 p.m., Michael Manley lecturer, as they celebrate his life and his work. The guest speaker for this event is the Iron Lady of the Caribbean. I dubbed her as the Iron Lady of the Caribbean. Mayor Amoy Motley, the Iron Lady of the Caribbean, will be the guest speaker at the Little Theatre. And we're going to get a live feed from there to bring it to the people of the diaspora, the people of Jamaica. So join us then. No one is going to call and tell us about what they think about Michael Manley. The numbers are 9545-298-030. It's also a WhatsApp call. You can call in my WhatsApp. If not, then we are going to break away from this. And our next live feed is coming into us. Then we bring that live feed to you. But based on all of this, it's going to be a long day of activities to celebrate one of Jamaica's finest statesmen. A man who, as I said before, loved poor people. He does not profess the love and don't show it. He showed the love for the poor class of Jamaicans. And they are celebrating his birthday today. Former Prime Minister and party leader Michael Manley dedicated his life to upliftment of the poor class of Jamaicans. He dedicated his life for justice and equality. He don't believe in injustice. And Michael Manley was alive today. The injustice that the Jamaican people are facing. State of public emergency. Lock up man. Have them inside jail for how many days without even charge them. Michael Manley wouldn't stand for that. And we need leaders like that in this country who will stand up for the Jamaican people and help them. So many times this administration has breached the constitution of the land. And we do nothing about it. Jamaicans and Jamaica need leaders like Nanny of the Maroon, Marcus Garvey and Michael Manley to stand up for the poor class of Jamaicans. A Paul Bogue who led the rebellion from Stony Gut, who started to let black people know that you must have a say in your country. And so, as we celebrate a man, let us stand up for this beautiful island of ours. Let us stand up for what we believe in. Let us stand up for equal rights and justice. Let us stand up and show them that we are Jamaicans, that we the people will not stand for less. And when you have a man who walks with the common man, you hail the man. Nowadays you have these politicians who believe that because they get to where they are, they don't know the people. But when a 5-year cycle is off, do they come again to them? One moment. Good morning, welcome to the Message Talk program. You're live.
Hey, good morning, Jeffrey. I just calling you to say why Michael Manley was one of the great men. Growing up as a little boy, and when I reached certain age, I asked my mom, which day I born, and she tell me the 10th of December, and Michael man the birthday. And I said, because today is my birthday too.
Yesterday was
And I feel
mine.
so great. Yeah. You know? So believe me. I tell everybody what I know, and I can tell them about Michael Manley. Believe me, that man is the greatest. I'm telling you. Fine gentleman. You know?
Indeed.
You know? For real. So, you know, just keep up the good work and go and do your thing. I'm on the job, you know?
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. The numbers to call into the program is 954-529-8030. 954-529-8030. Mrs. Beverly Manley came on last night and graced us with her presence and speak to us. And she even went on to say that we must stop this die-hearted thing and think about Jamaica. We must stop this die-hearted that we are this and we are that and be die-hearted Jamaicans. She spoke about that last night. You know, and as we celebrate the individual, remember our country. He started the Jamaican people with Jamal. For those who couldn't read and write, he created Jamal for them. He created so many things for the Jamaican people. But yet, he told us and he told us that we must plant what we eat what we grow. Right now, Jamaica has been importing in, taking stuff from overseas, potato, carrot, when we can be doing it ourselves. Now we know what he meant when he said to us, plant, grow what you eat, grow it and then eat it. But no, our hands are too, we can't put our hands in the soil. But we can buy foreign stuff because we love foreign. We love foreign. And we don't invest in our farmers in this country. If we were investing in our farmers in this country from 1932 until now, Jamaica would be a better place where we'll be supplying the entire Caribbean. But we do not support our farmers. The late Michael Manley taught us that we must do so. Get our hands dirty, plant the food. But what we're doing now, Jamaica's bill to import food from overseas is a couple $billion a year. When we could be planting our own food and eating what we plant and supplying our own people and supplying the Caribbean. But we're not doing so. We're not doing so. Our forefathers is rolling in their grave this morning. The late Michael Joshua Manley is rolling in his grave this morning. This is what this country has become and where his people is suffering. His people is suffering under the hands of our Bucky masters. You believe if Michael Manley was alive, he would sit down idly by and allow hotel owners to treat our Jamaican people as if we're nothing? You believe if Michael Joshua Manley was alive, our Jamaican people be getting $2 an hour in the hotel industry? Not a damn. You believe if Michael Manley was alive, our doctors, our junior doctors will be kissing the minister and the minister of finance and the minister of labor and the prime minister's asked to get a little money? You believe if Michael Manley was alive, the Jamaican people be suffering under JPS? Where is the vision for this country? Why can't we say we can build a solar power plant for the people of Jamaica? So many suns. We're surrounded with the Caribbean Sea. We can build wind plant, solar energy to help our people with this high cost of electricity. But no, we don't do so. Because when we're selling this country out, we sell our people. You believe that any hotel could be collecting money overseas and not a dime coming to this country if Michael Manley was alive? When will we wake up in this country? When will we stand up for the Spice of Rock? There's so many history about this country. And that is why other leaders around the Caribbean love Jamaica and love the work of a Michael Joshua Manley. That is why the present Prime Minister of Barbados, I dubbed her the Iron Lady of the Caribbean, Mia Mottley. Mia Mottley admire the work of Michael Manley. Hail the man. And this afternoon at 4 o'clock, we're going to bring her live speech to the people who celebrating the life and work of a man who has dedicated his life for the Jamaican people. You can see the passion when Michael Manley was alive for the people of this country. Nowadays, all you can see is a passion for money, the passion to grab what you can grab and come around and tell the people of this country a whole barrage of lies. Nobody couldn't buy out Michael Manley because when Michael Manley to sell for his poor people, he sell for his poor people. Until now, neither the Prime Minister, nor the Minister of Tourism, nor the Minister of Labour cannot tell those people, the Bucky Masters around Jamaica who own all-inclusive hotels. They can't speak to them because obviously it seems as if these Bucky Masters have some secrets for the leaders of this country. When will we call a spade in this country? A lot of us will come on and say, don't go on a dirty comrade. We must speak the truth. We, the people of this country, the man has hailed, the man has served this country well. The man has stand up for poor people in this country. There is no other politician in history, apart from Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller, who has stand up for the poor class of Jamaicans like Michael Manley. No other politicians in modern Jamaican history. Michael Norman Joshua Manley, the man who stand for the poorer class of Jamaicans, the man who, if he was alive right now, he will stand up for the poorer class of Jamaicans from Negril Point to Moran Point, who are being enslaved by these all-inclusive hotels. And until now, neither the Prime Minister nor the Minister of Tourism nor the Minister of Finance cannot tell the Jamaican people if all of these all-inclusive hotels, are they paying their fair share of taxes in this country? Other members of the tourism sector in Negril have to be paying their fair share of taxes. Can they tell us if those all-inclusive hotels on the 7 Mile beach in Negril, are they paying their fair share of taxes? Can they say to us, if all the all-inclusive hotels within Montego Bay to St. Anne's to Trelawney, are they paying their fair share of taxes? All-inclusive hotels in Kingston, are they paying their fair share of taxes in this country? They can't tell us. But we all know if a man, a Michael Manley, was alive, they will stand up for the poor class of Jamaicans. And so this morning, as we hail the man, as we lift the man up, the man who remember poor people in this country, the man who will walk with the common man, the man who will sit with the common man, have a drink with the common man, and don't believe that he's better off than the common man. The man who implemented the National Housing Trust. He would have made sure that poor people in this country have houses to live in, houses that they can afford. But the National Housing Trust has become a milking tree for both political parties. The National Housing Trust has become an entity to borrow money and don't pay back. The National Housing Trust has become an entity to boost up the budget of the country, but never give it back to the National Housing Trust. How many Jamaicans in this country don't have anywhere to lay their head? And the founder of this nation, the founding father, one of the founding father of this nation, implemented the National Housing Trust for poor people in this country. And they can't access the National Housing Trust. Some hanky-panky going on in Michael Manley Housing Trust. Some nastiness going on in Michael Manley Housing Trust. Some corruption going on in Michael Norman Joshua Manley Housing Trust. As we celebrate the man's life today, 100 years of his birth, it's a damn shame to know what is going on in the housing trust. Some hanky-panky, some nastiness, some corruption, some embezzlement of funds going on in the National Housing Trust. But yet, none of us will speak the truth. None of us will talk what is going on in the National Housing Trust. $3 trillion of poor people money gone down the drain. Do not believe that Michael Manley was alive. This utter nonsense and corruption could continue. $3 trillion of poor people money is unaccountable for in this country. And you hear nothing from the people of the Vumvavan, the Vumvavi. You hear nothing from the leaders of this country. You hear nothing from Mark Jefferson Golding. Mr. Golding, you lay a wreath at Michael Manley's grave this morning. Mr. Golding, the people of Jamaica, the poor people of Jamaica that Michael Norman Manley led is asking you to say something about the $3 trillion of taxpayers' money that is going down the drain. No, nobody knows what is going on. Mr. Mark Jefferson Golding, Michael Norman Joshua Manley is rolling in his grave at the National Hero Circle this morning. He's crying in his grave for the poor people of this country. as we celebrate his birthday, when will you break your silence on the $3 trillion of taxpayers' money that no one know what happened to it? Plain Jamaican word and TV. When will we see some people go to prison for poor people money in this country? As we celebrate the life and work of one of Jamaica's poor people prime minister, when will we see some justice for poor people in this country? When will the People's National Party break their silence? $3 trillion of taxpayers' money gone down the drain. Murder. Not a damn soul no go to prison for it. The Minister of Finance come out and said, Jamaicans must not be alarmed because the books are in good order. What books are in good order? When you say one just leave a ministry, the Ministry of Education, until now, the Auditor General can't see the books for the Ministry of Education. That the former Minister of Education is now the Minister of Finance. She just left from there. Michael Norman Joshua Manley is rolling in his grave this morning to see where his country has gone. To see where his country has gone. Crime out of what? A Minister of National Insecurity can't secure the people of Michael Manley country. Some may come over here this morning and say, yes, we know you're dirty comrade long time. I really don't care. The truth must be spoken. The National Housing Trust was put there for poor people, and poor people now get no house. The National Library Service, $2.5 billion is unaccountable for. What can go so? The Ministry of Health, all know they can't send nothing to the Auditor General for the books to be balanced. $3 trillion of taxpayers' money is unaccountable for. And none of us is saying anything about it. As we celebrate the life and work of poor people prime minister, who want Bex this morning, Bex, who want please, please. I really don't care. Poor people prime minister this morning, they lay a wreath at his grave. But those who lay the wreath at his grave, are you speaking out for poor people in this country? You're not gonna like me. Mr. Golden, you may not come back on this program when I finish, but so be it, sir. Still love and respect you. But you must break your silence. Mr. Golden, break your silence. $3 trillion of Michael Manley poor people money, taxpayers' money, is unaccountable for in this country. $3 trillion of poor people money. And the Andrew Holness administration can't transfer the $3 trillion there. Can you come and tell the people of this country, Mr. Golden, that when you become the next prime minister, you will investigate and lock up who to be locked up? Can you come and tell the people of Jamaica that, Mr. Golden, as you celebrate the 100 year of the poor people prime minister, Michael Norman Joshua Manley? Can you come and tell us that, sir? Can you or Philip Paulwell of East Kingston or Damian Robinson, Jamaica's future Minister of Finance, you're too silent? Mr. Golden, you're too silent, sir. You are too silent, sir. How the hell can $3 trillion is accountable for in this country? And we still have a prime minister sitting around. An arrogant prime minister still sitting around. A dictator wanna be a dictator. $28 bank account. I can't tell the Integrity Commission how we get 28 bank account. The Auditor General report is saying that $3 trillion is accountable for in how many government entities across this country. The two political parties is involved. That's what the Auditor General report says. And as we celebrate Michael Manley's birthday today, you believe that Michael Manley, if he was alive, would celebrate his birthday? No. He'll try and figure out where the $3 trillion is. He'll try and figure out why is it that the National Housing Trust that he formed, that poor people can't get a house. What kind of country are we living in? He'll try and find out why is it that those Bucky Masters all-inclusive hotels from Negril Point to wherever enslaving our Jamaican people and only paying them $2 an hour? What can go so in this country? And nobody speak out about it. Everybody's silent. What kind of country is this? We all believe that Michael Manley is pleased with this. You all believe that Michael Joshua Manley is pleased with this. The man who walked with the common man. The man who walked the 7-mile beach in Negril. Eat roast breadfruit and chicken back with Negril people. Who don't believe that Michael Manley is pleased with this. $3 trillion of taxpayers' money gone down the drain as we celebrate his 100th year. This is what this country has become. We are celebrating a man who loved poor people, but we have made his peoples poorer. We have made Michael Manley people poorer. We have made many of the maroon people enslaved. We bring back slavery to many of the maroon people. We have bring back slavery to Paul Bogle people. My God Almighty, when will we wake up in this country? When will we stand up in this nation? No one is standing up for us. As we celebrate the man's birthday today, as we celebrate his birthday, as we hail the man, and as we look forward at 4 o'clock this afternoon to listen to the words of Barbados Prime Minister, the Iron Lady of the Caribbean, Mia Amoy Motley. We must ask ourselves this question. Will Michael Manley want us to celebrate his birthday? When his poor people can't open the windows at night, nor the doors. Gunman that shoot them not like them a blackbird. As we celebrate Michael Manley's birth, do you think Michael Manley want to celebrate his birthday when Jamaicans don't have any bed to sleep in at KPH? No medication at Tarrington Park Clinic. Ask ourselves this question, Jamaicans. Will Michael Manley want to celebrate his birthday when the Jamaica Constable Force is mistreating the Jamaican people? Ask ourselves the question. Will Michael Manley want us to celebrate his birthday today when our government continue to infringe on the fundamental human rights of the Jamaican people? Ask ourselves the question. Will Michael Manley want us to celebrate his birthday when the justice system in this country is not for the poor class of Jamaicans? Ask ourselves the question. Will Michael Manley want us to celebrate his birthday when Jamaicans are going to their bed hungry? Ask ourselves this question. Will Michael Manley want to celebrate his birthday today when some Jamaicans can't even afford a thing as chicken back or tin mackerel, shake out or dirty girl, whatever you want to call it? Will he want to celebrate his birthday today when the Jamaican people are trying their level best to make ends meet? Will he want to celebrate his birthday today when Jamaicans are only paid $15,000 a week? When electricity bills, light bills, sky high, water sky high, and some more people don't have water in their pipes. Yet Jamaica is well renowned as the land of wood and water. In 2024 Jamaica, Jamaicans still don't have water in their pipe. Yet $3 trillion of poor people money is unaccountable for. Don't you think Michael Manley is ashamed of his own party? The party that he loves so much, that no one is standing up for the poor people in this country, that no one is saying anything about the $3 trillion is accountable for. As we celebrate Michael Manley's birthday, we must ask ourselves, does Michael Manley want to celebrate his birthday when his poor people are being enslaved by foreigners in their own country? A good friend of mine always said to me, he said to somebody in the Cayman Islands, I came here by labor pay, not by aeroplane. The Jamaican people must tell these investors who are enslaving us that we come here by labor pay, not by aeroplane. When Michael Manley want to celebrate his birthday, when taxi men are facing the pans of hell. Good afternoon, welcome to the talk. Good morning, welcome to the talk. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the Bahamas.
Yes, ma'am. Can you turn on your TV in the background, please?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Go ahead, no, ma'am.
Morning, Mr. Tavares.
Morning, ma'am. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, sir. I'm good. Listen to you. Yeah, today Michael's Manley birthday, and he was the first prime minister. I am now in my 60s,
You sound like it in
and he was a
your
first.
80s, you sound like it in your 60s.
No, I am 65, going up.
Well, 50s then.
Yeah, Mr. Tavares, and he was the first prime minister. I am originally from Saint Elizabeth. But at that time in the 80s election, I was in Kingston.
Yes, ma'am.
And I remember after he lost that election, he came around in his constituency. I was living in Franklin Town. And I shook his hand. At that time, he was going from house to house. And I mean, you could feel the love in that man. He was such a loving prime minister. But Mr. Tavares, you see the thing that's happening in Jamaica right now is that the people in Jamaica are not poor. We need to stop calling Jamaican people poor or the poorer class. There is no poor people in Jamaica. Mr. Tavares, we need to look at the government and call them poor. They are the poor ones. They are the ones who are stealing, mismanaging the country. And they are the poor ones, not the Jamaican people. Because if you have 33 trillion for the Jamaican people, we are not poor. We are no poor people, Mr. Tavares.
It's not 33 trillion, ma'am. It's 3 trillion.
All right. Okay, my mistake, sir. Okay, 3 trillion.
Uh-huh.
Right. And with all of that that's going on in Jamaica, all of these high prices, it's like Jamaican people, we are not thinking. We are not seeing what's going on. These politicians, they don't care about us. And that's what's going on. We just think. We just thinking like because we are not using our brain and that's what's going on.
So why you say there's no poor people in Jamaica, ma'am?
Sir, because if 3 trillion can be missing out of the government, whatever they have it in, Jamaican people can be finding 3 trillion in this time.
Hold on,
giving it to
hold on. I think you're misunderstanding us, The money that is missing, it is missing across various government entities from the two political parties. That's what the Auditor General report says. It is missing from education and health, the library service, and office of the Prime Minister and so forth. Those money has not been in the hands of the Jamaican people, ma'am. Hello?
I can imagine. Yes, sir, I'm here. I know, I can imagine. But what we all can look at, they are taking the money from the Jamaican people, taxpayers' money and all of that. That makes we Jamaican people rich because the government is the pauperized one who's stealing from us, not putting back. And helping the Jamaican people to uplift themselves.
In what way are they helping us to uplift ourselves? Hello?
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir, I am here. Uplifting ourselves okay. You see, the problem is we the citizens in each constituency, we the citizens don't come together. You see? And if we the citizens should come together, it would be a better thing for us to come together, build our community. Let the government help. But we, the citizens, should be helping building our community. From I know myself, going to Kingston back and forth. All those majority of those inner cities, they still look alike. Almost the same thing. Zinc fence and all of that.
And you're saying to me that they have money?
Pardon?
And you're saying to me that they have money?
That's why I'm saying, Mr. Tavares, the citizens ain't coming together. And that's what causing all the crime and the violence and everything happening in Jamaica. Not coming together. It's so bad, Mr. Tavares. I am ashamed of myself hearing all this killing. No love no more. When I was growing up, everybody feed each other. It don't happen no more. Living in St. Elizabeth, Manchester, and all of those places, they help each other. Everybody come together. Nobody hungry. But now it gone right through the window. Everything gone. This killing, this everything bad, Mr. Tavares. It's so disgraceful. Yeah.
The nation is in crisis, ma'am.
I know, sir.
The center cannot hold Miranaki upon the land. We're cobbling first for skate benefit and spoils carry on by hostile tribe. We don't see nothing yet.
Wow. It's so bad. It's so bad sometimes, Mr. Tavares. I listen to all of your programs. I listen to everyone. And it's so disgusting. To be honest, I haven't been to Jamaica now in 4 years. Yeah. And just trying to see if I can build a house there in Jamaica. If I didn't have my children back home, boy, I don't know. It's so disgraceful, man. No, in right there in St. Catherine.
Okay.
Not in St. Elizabeth. Right. It's so disgraceful, man. We're tired. We are tired, so we're tired. We tired. And let me say something. You see, when you're in Jamaica and you have to be scrabbling. You're not thinking. You see? And you see, when you're out of the island and sit back and now listening and watching and seeing everything that was going on and is happening now, it leaves you to wonder, where are we going? You see? Where are we going? It is disgusting. We are ashamed of these politicians that's leading this country. Yeah, we are ashamed. I am a Jamaican, Mr. Tavares, and I'm ashamed of seeing how.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
You're calling from Barbados, you said?
Bahamas.
Bahamas. And the Prime Minister over there is Philip Pierre.
Davis.
Philip Davis. The other day there was a big there's a big uproar in Bahamas, wherein the opposition person bring out something through from out of the parliament on the streets of Bahamas. Were you aware that the people of Bahamas get together with the opposition and take to the streets?
Of course. Mr. Tavares, yes, these people don't play. They don't play. These people are serious people. They are not Jamaicans. They are not licky. They are not Jamaicans. Right? They are not like Jamaicans, because trust me, these things that's happening in Jamaica, it could never happen here. Could never happen. Seriously, sir. They would take to Russell Square long time.
And that is why I'm saying, you're telling me that the Prime Minister of Jamaica has the security forces in his back pocket, that the people can't take to the streets. I am not inciting anything, don't get me wrong. But in which modern democracy can you have $3 trillion accountable for? And nobody says nothing about it.
All right. The police
Trinitarian.
ain't saying nothing. The police ain't saying nothing. What they call it, the army or the soldiers are nobody coming out. And as he said, go out like a dog, go and push them out, go and do this, do that. They're out there.
And let me ask you this question, ma'am. Do you believe that the late Prime Minister of this country, Michael Joshua Manley, if he was alive now, do you believe that Michael Manley would just sit down and see what is going on with his people and don't say nothing about it?
No, sir. Not to the Michael Manley that I know.
All right, ma'am.
No.
Thanks for calling in.
Okay, sir. Have a good day.
Same to you.
All right. Okay, sir.
Hello. The number to call is 954-529-8030. There's a call coming in a while. I got the person hung up. 954-529-8030. Let me call about this person here. Wow. A nation is in crisis. Good afternoon. Welcome to our program. You're live. Good morning.
Good morning. I called the wrong number.
Oh, you called the wrong number. Okay.
Yes.
Have a good day.
Okay. Have a good one. You too.
Bye-bye. The number to call is 954-529-8030. What do you think about the birth of Michael Manley? Do you think he wanted to celebrate his birthday when the country is in a disarray? Well, good afternoon. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the Equator program. You're live.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. I'm calling from Canada.
Ontario, Canada.
Yes, sir. I know you. I know you very, very, very well.
You know me very well?
Yes, man. I'm living in the grill, man. Your grandmother, we call him Mommy Lou.
Lord have mercy. Hello. No, do that pan here, please. Call me off here and talk to me. Don't do that pan here. I beg you. My family life. I don't want to do my family anything.
All right, so sorry. I just saw the name that we call you to go church.
Yes. So what do you think about going back to Jamaica?
Why, it's bad. It's bad. I'm a man who know Michael and he know me just like how I would know you.
Yes.
And I tell you, man, Michael Manley, one of the greatest prime ministers that ever walked the land of Jamaica. Yes, man. You're supposed to know, man. My name is, we're the Martin family, man. You know us, man.
Martin's family.
Yes, man.
You have to tell me off here because my memory not good enough. I'm getting young.
All right, my brother. Bless you. You did a good job. I watch you very often. You did a good job.
Thank you very much, sir. But before you go,
and bless you every time, man.
Hold on. Before you go, when else have you been back? When else have you been back home?
I've been back home 3 times since here.
What is your views on what is going on from Negril to Morant Bay?
Boy, I tell you, my brother, my view, it's bad, man. Nothing is going on for the people. Nothing. Nothing. It's bad. It's very bad. It's very bad. I don't know what these politicians are doing, but I hope the Jamaican people will open their eyes because we can't do it from here more and just encourage them not to put back this man in power.
And if they do it, dog, name this up.
I tell you, man, if they do it, man, I tell you, when Jamaica doom. I'm telling you.
Yes.
I've never seen Jamaica in this state.
When I come off,
bless up, my brother.
Pardon me?
All right, good. I said, bless up, my brother. Bless up.
Thank you for calling in. Bless up, too.
Good.
The number to call is 954-529-8030. Talk to us about anything, not only about our good friend Michael. Okie dokie. Hold on there now. I think I got. Good afternoon or good morning, sir. Welcome to make it to our program. You're live. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Pennsylvania, USA.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the program.
And I watched your program last night, I was very happy to it was like very nostalgic listening to Beverly and you guys chatting. But I tell you something, it is neat and right for to celebrate the great man Joshua's birthday because he's separate and apart from all what is going on here right now. The hooliganism, the cronyism, the nepotism, and the corruption. He's a separate and apart entity from all what is going on, and rightfully so. I think we should really highlight him and celebrate him. It would be something. It should be something welcoming, calming to what is going on here, there in Jamaica. I saw, believe me, I saw the watching Jamaica Carlos this morning, and he put up some pictures of the road there. My God, I've never, in all my life, growing up in Jamaica, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen it. And I'm telling you, I stand and talk to you today because I am one of the beneficiaries of the schemes and the policies of Joshua Manley. I remember back in the days when we were going to secondary schools. And I remember we graduated from secondary school at 15 years old.
Yes.
And you at 15 years old, you don't even know what you want to be. You just at the beginning. And I live. And he flew down in an helicopter from to Albertown Secondary School in the parish of Trelawney. And he spoke to us that day. And I never forget that speech. He said, what you don't know, he said, you don't know what you're gonna do at age 15. And I tell you, people of Jamaica.
Good morning, welcome to our program. You're live.
Good morning, Mr. Tavares. How are you, sir?
Good morning, ma'am. How are you doing? Welcome to the program.
Yes, I'm very well. Thank you. I am from Negril, born and bred on the beach. And Negril is not the Negril I grew up knowing. Sometimes I wish I could say I was not from Negril, but this is not Negril. This is a place that they call Negril.
Why is it not Negril?
I don't. Everything. There's nothing about Negril anymore. I don't know if you recognize the voice, but I will tell you who I am.
But I'm not going to call any name. For security reasons, I won't call any name.
Okay, sir. Thank you. When I look at Negril, even when I go downtown Negril, the things I see and the behavior of the people, that's not Negril. It's far from being Negril. In church, they're passing on the bikes, the music playing on the cars so loud, and they pass right next door to the church to go up the hill. It's not the same. When I look at children's church service going on, in my days, I couldn't go to the beach until after church. And the curse words that follow behind it, it's not Negril. I wish I could see Negril again. You have a blessed day, sir, and keep up the good work that you're doing. And I'm proud of you to know you're a son of Negril. Yes, sir.
As we celebrate the life and work of one of Jamaica's finest politicians of all time, I'm pretty much sure you
Let us hail the man.
I used to come to Negril a lot.
Yes, and my mother was one of his favorite persons, where when he get to her gate, he know there was a straw hat waiting for him to cover his head to walk up the beach or on the main road. Yes.
And
that was Michael Manley. Hail the man.
And to see what is going on now, do you think that Michael Manley would be very upset at what is going on, both, well, in Jamaica?
I'm sure he's turning over in his grave. I'm sure he's turning over in his grave. And to know today's 100 year, where we should be proud to know we had a leader like that. I listened to Beverly Manley last night. And I was as proud as she was talking about him.
Yes.
Yeah. It was really touching last night. And I know my mother and my father, I know they were listening from above because maybe they're seeing him up there. But I'm still proud of him, and I'm always proud of him. And I'll always be a PNP till death do I part from PNP party.
No. I think what you need to say, you'll always be a Jamaican. Don't be a die-hearted. Be a Jamaican first.
Yes, I'm a Jamaican first, that's for sure.
Put the country
But I'll
first before the
always,
political party, man.
yes, I'll always be a Jamaica. But I'll always be from Negril, but I'll be a PNP till the day I die.
Okay.
And people need to remember where Negril is coming from to where it is now. Try and bring it back to where it was.
Before you
And
go, though,
not
let me
just
ask you this
leave it.
question, though. Isn't taxes on the beach road very high? Land taxes?
Too high. Yes, because you know I have land on the beach. And sometimes I wonder if they think you just go out on the beach, you dig the sand and you get the money to pay the taxes. $100,000 a year.
Wow.
Hello? Are we making that to pay the taxes? No, we're not.
How is
No, we're not.
the occupancy level in Negril at the mom and pop little hotels in Negril? The 7 Mile Beach.
Sometimes I'm sure sometimes you wish to see people walk in and ask for a room.
That don't happen anymore?
Yep. Very rarely. You're better off say you have returning people who return to you. So you know that every year you would have those. And the odd man walk off and come in.
So what about locals? Yeah. Does locals from like Kingston and Montego Bay still come to Negril?
Yes,
stay there?
they do. They do. But only like when they're having like big reggae shows and like how it's Christmas coming now. Maybe a family might come out like just for like Christmas Day, Boxing Day, or the day after Boxing Day and the day after. New Year's now, you know, we have a large occupancy. There's a lot of people come for the fireworks.
And when it comes on to Dream Weekend in Negril?
When it comes on to Dream Weekend, that's for the hotel.
Not for the little Negril people who build hotels in Negril?
Very rare. Very, very rare. At first it used to be, and then all of a sudden, they're selling the complete package.
And
so some of them, nothing is being done.
So
who's going to go out there to help us fight?
What about the Negril Chamber?
What is that? What is that? But they are more with the big hotels than with we the little people. Wow. We don't count. We don't count.
Wow.
That is why all of what I used to be a member of and a part of, I just cut myself off from them. I don't go. I don't accept their invitation for nothing.
My God.
I don't.
So those people who used to be presidents of Negril Chamber of Commerce, now they have a president, don't they? I'm trying to get a hold of her from Wappy Phillip to come on my program.
Oh, Jesus have mercy.
And I can't get a hold of her.
You're lucky. She and I were on the same board for a certain entity here.
Yes.
And that's the only time you see her is when she wants to post up something. You will see her name appear on your list.
Is she
or otherwise in that period. Yes, she's from Westland Mountain.
Oh.
She's family that you know very well.
Don't go down that road. Don't go down that road.
No, man, I wouldn't call their names. No, I don't call people names. You know I know the family very well. They're from Westland Mountain. But like myself and others, we left Jamaica when we were like kids or teenagers. We leave Jamaica. And she come back and you would believe her then that she's God's precious gift to Jamaica.
Or to Negril.
Or to Negril, I should say. Because she's like salt in everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw
Sent
I
out.
saw a video of her when the first hotel protest in Negril. I saw a video of
Mm-hmm.
her. Hold on for me. I saw a video of
Mm-hmm.
her hugging the minister and said that I'm gonna be here for you. I'm like, what the hell?
Yes.
She
You know
was
what I
telling the
think?
minister that I'm gonna be here for you. And I'm like, are you there for the people who are being paid $2 US an hour? Are you there for Edmund Bartlett?
But guess what? The people in Negro, they're not for her. No, they're not.
Wow.
But I am going to say something to you now,
Yes, ma'am.
and I am sure somewhere along the line, and I want you to remember this. I am positive she's running for some political something or the other, MP, whatever, if she gets the chance. Because that's what she's looking.
So
That's what she's looking.
So what are you saying? That majority of these people suck up to these politicians to get something to benefit themselves?
She's one of them because guess what? She's coming from a nobody immigrant when she came here.
Oh.
When she moved back here.
Oh.
And my God, whether she got a piece of rope or some stick and make a ladder, honey, she's climbing it.
My God.
Yeah, she's climbing it.
All right.
I go to board meeting and she's there and I don't even speak to her. Sometimes she said, "Oh, Miss So-and-so, how are you?" And I said, "Very well, thank you." And I just keep on moving. Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much for calling in.
Yes, sir, and you have a beautiful and blessed day and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I continue doing my puzzle now.
Okay, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
Wow. I know who the person is, but I don't want to call any name on air here. I know very well who the person is, and they are people who born and grow in Negril. They know about Negril. They know when hippie, the hippie days in Negril. And Negril is not the Negril that we all know. And that's why I keep on saying to you that we need to know if those people who own all-inclusive hotels in Negril, are they paying their fair share of taxes to the country? You heard what she said, that she have to be paying taxes $100 and something $1,000 sometime. All $1 million have been told for properties that people own in Negril. Negrilians who own on the 7 Mile Beach. I think they raise the taxes on those people for them to sell to their friends and cronies, Because when the older set of people can't afford to pay taxes, they force them to sell. Anyway, thank you all very much for coming on the program. Thank you for the calls. There was a call coming in earlier on. I don't know what happened to the gentleman who was talking to. The call got cut off. I didn't cut the call off. The call just got cut off. And he was calling when this lady was talking to me, so I couldn't cut the lady to answer him. I want you all to join us back at 4 p.m., I think. Yeah, 4 p.m. when we have a live coverage from the Little Theater. I think it's from the Little Theater with the Michael Manley 100th birthday celebration, where the Prime Minister of Barbados, the Iron Lady of Barbados, the Iron Lady of the Caribbean, Mayor Amoy Motley will be the guest speaker. And we will bring that to you live on our platform here. Hopefully, we can sort out the audio because there was an audio system coming in. You all can hear me clearly. But for some unknown reason, when you try to get another system into the system here, it starts to have a cracky sound. I don't know why. We're going to work on that. We're going to do some test run on that to make sure that come 4 p.m., we can bring it to you live, the celebration of a man who has served his black people well, his poor class of Jamaican well. Thank you very much for calling in. Thanks to everyone who made this a part of their life, who made this a part of your home, allowing me to come into your home time and time again to speak truth to power. Until you hear my voice again, may God bless you. May God bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. Have a great afternoon, everyone. See you back here at minutes to 4 when we bring to you live coverage of the 100th birthday of the late Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Michael Norman Joshua Manley. Good morning, everyone.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.